Hey guys, it's Sean from Eastern Hot Rodder, and today we're covering the extracurricular activity show at the Oaks Academy at the Cherokee County School of Innovation in Murphy, North Carolina. This is our show that we host for our kids. We do a big fundraiser. It was pouring rain this morning, so our attendance kind of got cut compared to what it was last year, but we still got over, let me see how many we got. We have 55 cars registered today. There's a few that came and went. So it's about a third of what we had last time, a little bit more than a third. But there's some pretty cool cars that showed. As you can see, it's a nice big show field. We're going to take you around and show you some of the cars that have come out today to help support these kids. This money's going to this STEAM program that we got going, where we can do stuff with the T-Bucket. We can do stuff with field trips and building cool stuff. We just talked to another fella. He's talking about getting us a couple dragsters. So this shows, even though it's smaller here, the word got out on it good. If the weather was great, we would have packed this place. Spectator parking was unbelievable. So we got a lot of potential for this one to grow. Let's show you some cool stuff around. Here we are. This is Mike's 55. This is a cool little ratty hot rod 55 Chevy. He's got a big block under the hood. He just put that hood on it from his other 55. And you've seen this one in our shorts. That's Don's. This is a cool little homemade hot rod. Thanks for coming, man. Appreciate it. We got Greg's little truck. You guys have seen that in some videos. How's it going, Greg? Thanks for coming, guys.
Thank you, sir.
And we got this Mopar here. This is pretty darn cool. He was at our show last year. It's neat. Liberal use of duct tape. That's NASCAR inspired, right? Yeah. So he got our ladies' choice last year, and it's got a cool look to it, man. It's like road course and drag at the same time with that tilt nose. That's just really neat. So he won our ladies' choice at the last car show we had here in the fall, and it's nice to see Ray out with his little pickup truck. This one's kind of neat. He's got skeleton hand. Look at, he's got a 57 Chevy dash. No, that's not 57 Chevy. That's a like 60 Impala dash. Chopped.
It's the EHR.
Yeah.
Or EQ37HR.
And this guy here, he's one of our teachers up in Andrews, and he brought his car out for the show, and he also played our disc golf course, and I'm gonna see what he thinks about that. It's a nice little Mustang. 65. That's good. This is one of it's 66. This one's yours?
Yeah.
66, right? Yeah. Yeah. Backup lights. What do you got under the hood? Oh, nice. Oh, and a 5-speed. Nice. Yeah, man. I like your seats. Nice and bolstered, but still keeping that stock pattern. Very cool. Yeah, that's cool. Now we got Tip's car. That car is mean, mean, mean. Any car that needs a parachute that is mean. Check out those pictures. Big old big block. I like that kind of stuff. Tony Anderson's beautiful little Nova. Just quite a few for being a rainy day. And then Glenn's 55 is just, I love this car. Polished up, big block. Everything's fitting really nice under the hood. It's just really good. Ronnie's crazy Honda. That pisses off the Honda purists. His brother's Roger's 69 Camaro. Nice little C10. This is long bed. I didn't see that one sneak in. Super B. And we got this guy here. This guy won, I believe, Best in Show last time. We'll see what the kids end up picking this go around. And he's got this really cool model. This little MR2. It's kind of funny. He was the first one to show up today in the pouring rain, and he was the last one that got one of the show flyers yesterday. So it was last one to get it was the first one here. And we got DFS Polish. We're going to be doing a review on their stuff. That stuff works really good. And that's their Mustang. He's got some other nice cars too. He brought the Mustang out today to set up the for his stuff here. See,
How you doing,
he
sir?
sells his product and he doesn't charge tax.
No. No tax, that's good.
So this guy came out of the Knoxville area, Tennessee. This is, check out that track nose on there. This was a little T-bucket that was built, and you can see it in this magazine here. This was built back in the 70s. Paint job is the same as it was, and it came out of the Chicago area. You can see Granatelli Brothers Speed Shop. Polished up little 2-liter Ford Pinto engine. I guess that must be what the 2 is for, huh? For 2-liter? Maybe? Yeah. It's just a cool little hot rod. Yeah. Mr. 2. Modified Roadster, I guess is what the M would be for. Yeah, this is just a really neat little hot rod, and it hasn't changed much. And then we only have 2 T-buckets here today, not counting the schools. And the other one, Ron's Fat Tire T with also a track nose. So this one's V8 powered, the bigger body, and the biggest tires you can get for a T-bucket. So this is, I've showed you this one before, but this is Jimmy Hyatt's little hot rod. Jimmy always had drag cars, and he never really did any street car stuff. And then he went and built himself a nice little hot rod, and now he's trying to bribe me with drinks. Look at that. I haven't had that one. I can have that one? Thanks, man. Yeah, thank you. So I like his code red license plate. So Jimmy decided to get out of drag racing because we're 2 hours from any track and build himself a street car. And now he's going to all the hot rod shows and having a good time. But he's got a nice little 347 stroker here. Nice and detailed under the hood. Manual brakes. Just a neat little hot rod. I like the stack headlights on the 66 Fairlanes. He's got the Cheetah shifter. Those are a good shifter if you ever get a chance to use one. I recommend it. I got that in the Willys. This little Audi's really cool. It's got a pickup conversion on the back. Started off as your 4-door sedan. And there's a kit out of, I think it's Connecticut or New Hampshire or something that sells these kits. And they sell them for different Volkswagens and Dodge Chargers. Kind of makes a neat little ute. That's for all my Australian followers. Oh. And we got Bill's Falcarino. What's he gonna say?
Please do not touch.
Yeah. We got to come over. In fine print, it should say, because it might fall apart. I was the first one to drive it and the first one to crash it on him. Yeah. I crashed into a lawnmower because I had no freaking brakes. So this is like YouTube row over here. We got like, this is a small YouTube channel section. So, this truck is cool. I did a short walk around on this one you can watch. But Dodge made a Warlock back in, what, the 78, 79 they did the Warlock? Yeah. Okay. So, and they did it was like for just a couple years, and it was just kind of a trim package, kind of like the Little Red Express truck without the horsepower. And Steve had this old Dodge, so he decided to go Warlock package on it and made his own. It's a one of one. And now I think kind of the coolest thing, he 3D printed emblems and then put it clear on it so it looks like a factory made emblem. And he's got the decals made up for the door. Little NASCAR inspired Goodyear on the tires painted yellow. He even has the grill emblem done the same way. It's just pretty cool. You got Gary Sears' little wagon. This little Rambler wagon, it was all stock when he got it. Now it's got a nice little V6 Chevy engine in it with a 5-speed transmission. My mom's Nader Hater Corvair. She likes driving that little convertible. Tennessee John's little fastback 50 Chevy. That's just a really neat body style. Fleet line. It's got a newer 6 in it, 12 volt electric. You can drive the thing everywhere. Nice C6. Detailed up under the hood real nice with all the accoutrements for Corvette cross flag stuff. Pace car, 97. That's the last year for the LT1 and the Camaros. There's a nice Roush Edition F100, or F150, I should say. Supercharged. Check out how it pulls the air from the box over here. Yeah, pretty neat. And this Toyota is kind of cool. Came all the way from Texas. And what's interesting about this one, Steering wheel's on the wrong side of the car. This is probably diesel. I didn't look to see if it is. Let's see what it says on the front. Right-hand drive, center console, refrigerator, and ice maker. Let's see. It's an inline 6. Okay, so this one's still a gas one. Yeah, that's a nice, sharp-looking truck. Looks real clean. It's a 94. Can't be too many of those in there. Look at his license plate. I don't. These Chevy pickups are coming on strong, too. That was a nice, clean example right there. Really super clean. Jalen's little wagon, that's his daily driver, too. He has fun with that one. And these little wagons are big enough to fit this big ogre of a guy in there, no trouble at all. That's a little hot rod.
Rare hot rod.
Yeah, it is pretty rare. What's it got for an engine?
It's 3.0 swapped. It used to be 2.5. It's all-wheel drive, but what makes it rare is the sport interior, the M Sport interior. They didn't come with a lot of them.
Okay.
And then the manual they only made in the this is pre-facelift of 2001 to 99, but they only made about 3,000 of them. In the
No
manual
kidding.
That came to the U.S.
Yeah.
And even less with the sport interior, so they're super rare.
Right. Yeah. Cool. And it's a station wagon.
And it's a
And it
station
works
wagon.
out good that way. And we got Sonia brought her T-Bird out today. You guys all know that one as the basement bird. Well, it looks nice and clean now that it got rained on. And Donna's little Pontiac. This is a pretty little car. 31 Pontiac. Steve and Donna could be found at all the shows all the time. And I miss Steve. And Donna keeps driving it all over and comes out to the shows. I like the rib roof on it. They've had this car for a long, long time. And it's all good for cruising. You got Ricky's Extreme over here. Sitting good with the cow hood and everything. Rogers 55 Chevy with his LS swap. 6 liter. We got Rick's big old Bronco. My buddy Matt, you'd like this. Matt's got one too. And then right next to the big Bronco is a little S10. This guy's slammed out and air rided and everything. This is a pretty cool little truck. So everything's customized in it. Let me show you the back end of this one. Pinstriped up nice with the Cadillac taillights. This is a nice little truck. I hope my daughter Sage looks at this one and gets some ideas because it's just cool. Chad's son's truck. Chad decided to take his son's truck out today. I like this Camaro. I saw this for the first time over in Hayesville the other day. Just a nice clean car. Little small block 327. Bucket seats. Little column shift automatic. What a nice little car. The 68s are my favorites. The 67s are the same, but they don't have a vent, or the 67s have a vent window, 68s do not. Long bed C10. Very clean little truck. Check out this Mustang. It's got a special package on it. Coyote 5.0 emblem on there is kind of cool with the Howling Coyote. Ford knows how to stick more animals on their car than any other brand. They got the Mustang in the grill, the Coyote on the side. This one's got a snake on the side and a Mustang somewhere else. This is Gerard's car here. So this car here looks particularly clean because the guy that owns it is a detailer and he keeps it in really nice shape. This little Corvette's pretty nice. Let's see, I'm gonna guess this one's about 79? Nope, 25th anniversary, 78. There's the ignition shielding for the radio. Could be yours. You got the white silver interior. This one would be a good one to do a 25th anniversary clone on them. Or actually it would be even better to do on this one would be a pace car clone. All you have to do is two-tone it. Put a red stripe on there. It's a good looking car. And I love this 55. This is Eddie Martin's car. I remember the first time I saw Eddie with it, I said, man, where'd you find this 55? He says, behind my house. He's owned this car for years. And Eddie, you can't tell by this paint job on this car, but Eddie is a phenomenal painter. He painted my dad's Corvette, the orange gasser that he's got. And he just enjoys this one quite a bit. Be a fun hot rod. It's a 150 model. 150s were devoid of any chrome trim, no chrome around the windows, or the side windows or anything. Real simple. Couple rotary cars here. This one's got the wick turned up on it pretty good. Yeah, it's a fast little car. It'd be a fun little car to handle really well. Check out this Studebaker. These things are so cool. Was a Raymond Lory was the one that designed these cars. They were kind of way ahead of their time. Studebakers had a really good fit and finish. These guys are very aerodynamic, very fast car on the salt flats and stuff. Small block Chevy, put the Studebaker script on the valve covers, air conditioned. They're just a neat car. They're just different. You don't see them. Very, very atypical of the 50s style design. This one's probably 53, 55. It's a 55 Studebaker. See in there, nice interior on it. Yeah.
These are unique for their day.
They sure are, yeah.
55 compared to 55 Chevy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, these things, look at the taillights on them and everything. They're just a really neat car. Just very ahead of their time. Studebaker really was way ahead of their time with a lot of stuff.
They just changed the name.
Yeah. Very cool car. I love your emblem, man. Where'd you find that?
Thank you. You know, I got this from another guy, actually. Poor old guy was he had a heart attack and just couldn't handle it anymore.
Yeah.
Where they got it, I don't know.
I like it.
Yeah. I mean, the car has no rust, no bondo, no steel.
Wow.
I mean, they had to get it out of a barn Midwest somewhere.
Yeah. I see you got disc brakes. Is it like a Camaro front clip?
Yep.
Okay.
The whole front end is Camaro front end.
Yeah, there you go. So you get all the easy, good ride and everything out of it?
Yeah, it's got tilt steering wheel, power steering, air conditioning. Yeah, it's just an old body, really, to be honest with you.
Very cool.
I like the style.
Beautiful. The Torino there? Yeah. Nicely detailed. Very subtle on the color combination. Just very classy looking, sitting nice and low. Manual brakes on this one too. I like the Corvette, 57 Corvette style cross flag. Decal on the dash is cool. Smoke tinted lights. That's a good looking car, man.
Thank you, bud.
I love that steering wheel. Yeah. To me, that's like one of the best steering wheels GM ever made, man.
It was hard to find that.
Yeah.
Don't get caught.
And this guy got my choice last year for just having the cool ass intake with a pair of 600 Hollies on a big block Chevy on a cross frame, and that's just cool. Neat little T, full fender. You don't see him full fender too often. So that is a third T that we have here at the show today. We got Russ Grimes in his LS Power Torino. Ford guys would be mad at it, but we like it because it's a hot rod. Look at that paint job. He did that. Literally, it's a finger paint job. He scribbled on it with his finger and then clear coated it and buffed it out, and it gave it a really neat look. Really cool one. Last year he brought his big block Torino out, and that big block Torino is now a turbo 6-cylinder Torino that you saw in one of our videos from, I think it would probably be last week. By the time you see this video, it would have been about a week ago that one posted. Nice little, that's about the cleanest TJ we have around our town here, that's for sure. And then my buddy Joe's truck. Joe's does a good job with his truck, keeps it nice and clean. It's a little hot rod. He has a lot of fun with this one. Nice little small block, overdrive automatic, air conditioned, and a good set of wheels and a good stance.